Quiz 3 review. Okay, so we have the following. It says the sum of four consecutive integers is 130. So four consecutive integers. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. This is x. This would be x plus 1 because to go from 1 to 2 you add 1. To go from 1 to 3 you add 2. To go from 1 to 4 you add 3. Notice the countdown. Plus 1, plus 2, plus 3. This is equal to 130. Go back, put down your plus signs in front of those x's there. Count your x's. You should have 4 x's, and you do. Go ahead and add up your numbers. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6, and this is equal to 130. Code your problem B, C, D. Circle your letters, box your numbers. You're going to get rid of the 6, so you want to subtract 6 to both sides. And you're going to get 4x. This cancels out, and this is 124. Go ahead, divide both sides by 4, and you find that x is equal to 31. You want to find the third number, so the third one is x plus 2. That's your third. Your third number is based on 3, and that's x plus 2. So x is equal to 31. So 31 plus 2 is 33. So 33 should be your answer. How many solutions does the following equations have? Okay, so you want to times through the parentheses. So you want to times through this parentheses. So you get 3y plus, this is going to be 1, 2, 3, and this is 3y plus 1, 2, and 3. Well, anytime that the letters are the same, the letters match, and the numbers match, so it's the same on both. Everything is the same. Everything matches. Everything matches. When it all matches, when they're all the same, all matches, it's going to be many. So the all many solutions, so it's C. Which of the following has exactly one solution? Now, for something to have exactly one solution, the letters, okay, your letters must be different. Your letters must be different there. So you got to have different letters. So if we look at the first one, A is no good because the letters are the same. B is no good because the letters are the same. C is okay. C is good because the letters are different. And also the numbers are different too. So the letters are different and the numbers are different. D is good too because again the letters are different. Now right here your numbers are the same here, but again that really doesn't matter there because it's not an exact match. Because again, what you don't want to get caught up with is think about many. So really key with the letters here. So look at the letters. So the letters again are different, and that's okay. So what you're looking for is when your letters are different there. Okay, next one. What we want to do is we want to solve for Z. So we want to solve for the letter Z here. So we got negative 6Z. So let me put that in. So I got negative C. So negative C followed by the letter Z plus 6Z is equal to T followed by Z plus 83. So anything that has a Z in it, we want to circle. Circle here, circle here, circle here, and box here. Now notice these two circles are side by side. I cannot do anything with them. So I'm going to make one big circle there. And then right here I've got my T and Z right there, and I just have my one box. So my one box, which contains my plus 83. So now I want to get this circle out of here, so I want to subtract by TZ. So I'm going to get negative CZ plus 6 letter Z minus T letter Z. Cross these out is equal to 83. So now what I notice here, I have 3 Z's there. So to make the Z's into one Z, we're going to factor. So we're going to write that Z on the outside, and you can cross these out. So what you're left with is a negative C plus 6 minus T is equal to 83. Now what you want to do is divide off this parenthesis. So you're going to say negative C plus 6 minus T, negative C plus 6 minus T, cross that out. So my final answer is Z. I'm going to have the 83 on top, and in parentheses negative C plus 6 minus T as my denominator. So let's type that in. So we're going to actually use this XY key because that forms the actually forms the fraction there. So we're going to say 83. Move the arrow key down. Start the parentheses here. So I'm going to have negative C. So this is negative C plus 6. So this is a plus 6. And then I'm going to have a minus T. Then a minus T. So 83 over negative C plus 6 minus T. So again, remember when you move things around, I made that one big circle containing the negative CZ plus 6Z. When I moved over to minus TZ, I had these 3 Z's there. So I want to change it into 1 Z. So what I do is I go ahead and use what's known as factoring. So basically you take that letter, in this case here, that Z, you write on the outside. You can cross out those Z's, and what you have left over is your negative C plus your 6 minus your T. Just divide both sides by that. Okay, next one is a consecutive. So we want the consecutive, 5 consecutives equal to 110. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Call this X. Now to go from 1 to 2, you're going to add 1. To go from 1 to 3, you're going to add 2. So you can start seeing the pattern. From 1 to 4 is 3. From 1 to 5 is 4. This whole thing is equal to 110. So put down your plus signs. Count your X's. Notice you have 5 X's. Add your numbers left over. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. Use BCD. So we're going to circle, and we're going to box our numbers. So we get a minus 10. Cross out. This is 5x. This is 100. Circle, box. Divide by 5. So you find that x is 20. Now it says, what is the 4th number in the sequence? So if we look where the 4 is, right below the 4 is x plus 3. So I'm going to say x is 20, and right below it is x plus 3. So this is going to become 20 plus 3. So from here you get an answer of 23.